What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Cjthecheesedj here, and we are back with another Total Warhammer video for you guys today. And today, guys, we've got something a little bit different. We've got a siege battle going on, where at the moment, we are currently defending against this scaly horde. So, guys, we are fighting the Lizardmen in a defense battle, in a siege battle. There's two groups of Saurus warriors with shields in towers, another group in reserve, two Pterodon riders with the Fire Leech bowlers, two Blessed Bastiladons, a Blessed Carnosaur, and Gorok and Lord Croak. As for our forces, up on the walls, we've got two groups of Quarrelers, we've got two groups of Thunderers, all controlling these siege towers, trying to deal as much damage as possible. In reserves, we've got three groups of Dwarf warriors, Belegar Ironhammer himself, we've got a Master Engineer with two Grudge Throwers and a Bolt Thrower. Brought the artillery, tried to make a defense point, have these guys up on the walls and pull back as they get closer. So as you can see, we are lobbing the Grudge Thrower rocks, I guess you could call them, straight out. We've got the artillery towers targeting the Blessed Carnosaur. I don't bother attacking these towers because if you don't destroy them by the time they get to the wall, then you do nothing. For some reason, the Grudge Thrower is targeting that, which is a bit annoying. Thunderers are opening fire on the Carnosaur as well. But once he gets close enough, we won't be able to shoot in at him, which is a bit annoying. And it seems like a lot of the towers are taking a bit of damage from the artillery, but we do switch that over and start targeting the Saurus warriors with shields. The Bolt Thrower is targeting the Blessed Bastiladon. Lord Croak is probably going to be one of the biggest threats of this match due to him having the Deliverance of Ether. So we're going to be careful with that. The Gatehouse is taking damage. The Carnosaur is slowly making its way through. But we're hoping we can try and shut down some of these more elite dinos before they manage to get in the gates. I believe they're targeting the towers. Fine by me, it means our forces aren't taking damage. I do start moving our Thunderers off the walls though, because the Saurus warriors are closing in. And if I can make like a bit of a choke point back here for them to come through, we should be able to deal with them pretty effectively. Belegar doing an alright job, just sitting here in reserve waiting. The Bolt Thrower themselves aren't able to fire either at this stage. Oh, wait, no, never mind, I stand corrected. They are firing up at the Pterodon Riders with the Fire Leech bowlers, and the Quarrelers are still up on the walls, firing in on these guys, just trying to shut them down. But the Saurus Warriors are starting to make their ways on the walls. There you go, you can see they're all unloaded on the walls now, which is why we brought the Thunderers back, because we can fire in on these guys from down below. We've got these guys in the choke point back here, so that's pretty good. Right now, we're just trying to defend this gatehouse. There's no point in actually going up and defending it, because they'll get in either way. The Quarrelers are still firing in on the Pterodon Riders, and the Fort Towers are still firing on the Bastiladons. Still firing on this Fort Tower, which is fine by me. These guys are just about shut down. There's not much we can do for them up there. But a big Deliverance of Ether coming in. Didn't really do too much damage because these guys aren't very heavy infantry force. So probably would have been better used in the front line against the Dwarf Warriors. But you can see the Carnosaur is through. We do switch our Bolt Thrower onto him, but it is having a bit of targeting trouble. So it does start moving forward, which is a bit annoying. The Grudge Throwers do start lobbing the rocks at the Carnosaur. I was going to put them on the Saurus Warriors, but they're up on the walls and it's a bit annoying. As for the Thunderers back here, these guys are in reserve. They are starting to line up to start unleashing their first volleys on the Saurus Warriors as they come down the fort. You can see unloading all that juicy gunpowder firing into these big boys. They do have shields though, so that is a bit of a problem. And these Thunderers were a little bit too close to effectively fire off. So we do try to make them move over here so that they can open the flanks up to these big boys, and you can see they are doing some decent damage to these guys, sort of halting the advance of these guys. This brave Thunderer back here, he's managing to hold back this whole tide. And we are managing to take out most of the Saurus Warriors by using this sort of strategy. You can see some of them are clopped up on this corner here, but that's okay. As for the front line, it is underway, and a big Deliverance of Ether has gone down here, shredding through this. Our Grudge Thrower has moved forward. The artillery aspect sometimes is a little bit funky on sieges. And you can see a big bubble coming down. Shield of the Old One's going down. Belegar is going to get absolutely destroyed by this Blessed Carnosaur. He's already taken a heap of damage. We do pop all our buffs. Mighty Oathstone, Revenge Incarnate, and a Rally. Try and keep our soldiers alive and well. Dwarf Warriors are fighting these Saurus Warriors. They should be okay. They will trade pretty effectively. Yeah, they've pretty much got the same sort of stats. But this big boy is getting into our backline, trying to take out our Master Engineer and the rest of our artillery. We do try to get the Bolt Thrower online to start firing in, but Gorok is coming in and he's going to Shrek Belegar. He's just going to absolutely destroy Belegar, which is a bit of a shame. You can see there he just comes through, wreaks a whole heap of damage on the Dwarf Warriors. We do bring these guys out into the back, but Lord Croak is chilling here safely behind the walls, still able to cast the Deliverance of Eaters. And as for this fight over here, we do have the Thunderers firing into the back of the Saurus Warriors. These guys are taking a bit of damage from being in a frontline engagement from these guys. Not much we can do though. It was very small funding. I think we only had 6k, 8k to fund this. So yeah, Gorok barely taking a damage. Belegar trying his best to get in here and savagely duel with the Great White Lizard. He's holding his own. He's giving him a good old shield bash. Gorok's got his own fancy stabbing moves though with his shield, and yeah, there's not much Belegar can do against a gigantic T-Rex and the Great White Lizard. Big tail slap coming in, trying to put Belegar in his place. Gorok smashing him in the face with his shield. Things aren't looking too hot for Belegar here. And I'm pretty sure he's just about to drop. Yeah, oh, big shot coming in from the Bastiladons. These guys are now in as well. Things aren't looking too good. We do start bringing our Quarrelers in to fire in on the Blessed Carnosaur. And these Thunderers as well are now firing in on that side. I should have brought these guys over on this side to deal with the Carnosaur instead. I do send them over here to try and shoot into the Blessed Bastiladon, which is probably a mistake because these guys have 140 armor. These guys do deal armor-piercing damage, but 140 armor is a lot better spent on something that's only got 95 armor. Carnosaur is chasing after Belegar, trying to shut him down. Belegar slowly teetering on the brink of extinction. Carnosaur comes in, big chunk. I don't think... Oh, he does get up. And he does switch over to the Thunderers. That is absolutely terrifying. Kudos to these brave Thunderers here, just standing face to face with a charging T-Rex. I wouldn't stand face. They do pull out their axes though, and they're going to start trying to chop him down. Belegar's running away. He's pretty much routed. I think he does actually get killed here. He's about to get killed. He's about to get chomped on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all he wrote for Belegar, and he is down. The Carnosaur is almost dead. We're not going to have enough damage to kill him though. Gorok himself as well is taking a bit of damage. We do have our Master Engineer firing in on him. The Grudge Throwers, I don't know if they were targeting anything still, but our Thunderers are still firing in on this Bastiladon, doing a pretty good job, but they're pretty much out of ammunition, which is useless now. And there is still another group of Saurus Warriors with shields in the back there. So, and the Fire Leech Bowler's up in the sky. And just like that, guys, the match is over. We did lose that one pretty hard. The Deliverance of Eater that hit our front line pretty much cost us the game. As well as that, the artillery not responding to how we wanted it to work. Like you can see here, the Grudge Thrower got 3 kills. That is not a good way we wanted to use our artillery. Could have spent the money on getting some more Thunderers, which definitely carried us there. They were the ones that did the most damage the whole game. So, a bit unfortunate on that part, but I mean, not much you can do. A lot of the enemy's forces did really good, just cleaning up the rest of ours. But yeah, I think that was the one that got into our Thunderers. But yeah, guys, that's going to wrap up the video for today. Let me know what you thought of this one down below in the comments. Let me know whether or not you enjoyed it. But other than that, guys, thanks very much for watching, and I hope to catch you in the next one.